on my journey if you care for the truth. I am a truth seeker, Ex-Shia, and ex-Muslim. Thank you so much.
Greetings, everyone. This is me again, the ex-Muslim, ex-Shia. With thorough research, I've been enjoying that Islam is a false religion, both Sunni and Shia Islam. So now on this, where did I leave off? And so now I had to put this, change my name, channel name, exposing cunning, cruel Shias, as I was doing Shia. When I was doing the tafsirs with the ayats, saying the Shias, where showing you where the Shias are wrong in the on the Quran ayats with tafsir and all that. Even then, the some as they claim to be Sunnis came here telling me against Shias, and I suspected, gathering that they may be Shias, right? So that's why this now. I've changed the channel's name to Exposing Cunning Cruel Shias and Their Helpers. Time and again, I've said, please be civil. Even the Sunni way of method of discussions, dialogues on religion is civil, very civil, respectful, honest. I've shown from AI overview, Google searching. Yes? So when we have the AI overview shortcut, why should we go through the, details and the complicated way? When now all this is facilitated for us due to advancement in technology, science. So this, and please bear with me, my performance might be low. Again, I have to say this because it's my duty, responsibility to say this. So I've prepared some now notes on these ayats, right? Surah Yunus ayats I was on, starting from 17, going up to 39, the unjust against polytheists. Ayats also I'm going to show now. So Surah 10 ayat 17 is, so who is more unjust than he who invents a lie about Allah or denies his signs? Indeed, the criminals will not succeed. So God calls them criminals, and those Shias who come here or who listen or have been, please, you then are criminals, right? Because so many live streams, I've proven that this religion is false. So who gave a lie about Allah, who invented a lie about Allah, and these signs are not then from Allah. So denying his signs would not be the true thing, right? Then you are criminals coming here and trying to discourage me. Temur came. Temur is a Shia. Saklan Haider, the way they come and lie against me now. How can I prove that I was a Shia? But I know that I was a Shia, right? And if they ask me for 12 imams' names, then when I give it to them, just like that, they say that, oh, you Google searched it. So it wouldn't be right to ask me such a question then, right? When you know that I'll Google search it. And there's one particular thing, Temur, but Temur, I don't trust him. And say Sayyid Zaidi came here and said that against him that, Temur also came, and there was a Sayyid, the Shia Sayyid here. And Sayyid Zaidi explained to Temur that not all Shias recite this dua, this particular part in their obligatory prayers, 5 obligatory prayers. But he was like, both of you are fake, false, and all this. And he went away like that. So I was on StreamYard, and Sayyid Zaidi was, I can't remember his first name, right? The Sayyid Shia Sayyid's first name, who tried to explain to Temur the Shia. So he goes to other channels and live streams. I've seen him. Also, yes, that Temur. Okay. If you go to the other ex-Muslim live streams, you will find him there. I think it's he spells his name Temur, Timur. Okay. So this is not a discrimination or anything. This is a fact. This is what I gathered. That's why I changed the channel's name, exposing cunning, cruel Shias and their helpers. So now here I am. Both Shia, Sunni, both wrong in this, right? So where was I now? Okay, I'm bombarded. There are many things going on inside of me, and I was attacked last night in my sleep. It's the same kind of strong. So please bear with me, yeah, and thank you for bearing with me. I really appreciate. Please be civil here. There's no need to do this. Are you going to give a bad name to Islam? Because even Sunni Muslims would not be uncivil here. The country I come from believes that Islam is a tolerant religion, so meaning tolerant towards also ex-Muslim academicians. And you cannot just come here and say we're lying or ask us something, then ask us something which, would be really personal, but I might not be able to tell you this. In my cases, I do. But they stop me, right? When someone asks me, sometimes they stop me. I don't know the case. Sometimes I say it, that Allama Rashid Turabi, about knowing him in Karachi and all this. So I was a Shia, right? And according to my religion, my sect, my school of thought, we're true Muslims, true believers. Like we can be true believers. This is true Islam. Meaning this is true Islam, right? So according to Sunni madhabs, your Islam is true. According to us, Shias, our Islam is true. Okay, so let's just leave it on that. Don't bring your own opinions about it, right? Your opinions don't matter. In this, the religious scholars getting together, the highest eminent ones getting together, first Al Azhar University in Egypt, and they decided, your high muftis and all right, religious scholars, eminent, respected, decided that 12 Shias are Muslims. So you coming with your opinion doesn't matter anymore here. Shouldn't matter also. And then in Amman, Jordan, king of Jordan, gathered. Called all the religious scholars, asked them to, they had a conference and they decided that the Muslims who call each other kafirs and all this are the takfiris, and they should be totally, discouraged to say this. And even Ismaili Shia Islam is a true Islam. Right? So this, they decided. The eminent religious scholars who were, they gathered in Amman due to King Jordan's invitation to them. So then your opinion here doesn't matter, shouldn't matter. And so in that, I really agree to them, right? But in this, no, religious scholars, even opinions don't matter here, or their tafsirs. So I've seen a lot of errors shown, proven, okay? So this, and the translation sometimes also. problems. Sometimes the way the Quran ayat is put in a wrong way, errors in the Arabic Quran ayats also, contradictions and okay. So where was I? I was in on this really. I was on Surah 10, ayat 39. Rather, they have denied that which they encompass, not in knowledge, and whose interpretation has not yet come to them. Having problem with the digestion in your just a minute, please. So now Surah Yunus ayat 39 I reached. And look what it's really strange, this ayat, right? Rather, they have denied that which they understand not in knowledge, mean, right? Encompass or cannot encompass not in knowledge. Interesting word. Comprehend, understand. Modudi has put comprehend, fail to comprehend. So encompass not in knowledge, and whose interpretation, ta'wil, has not yet come to them. So it's just come to them that this and accept, believe in it without understanding in knowledge, and so this means they have to believe in it without understanding it, encompassing it in knowledge, and without a ta'wil, right? They have to believe in this. Surah 10, ayat 39. And then I think the next ayat goes, those who believe in it. Those who are, so you see, why would Allah want them to believe in this without encompassing it in knowledge? And when the interpretation hasn't even come to them, this is how, I think a word by word, Sahih International, loosely put, but closer to the ayat. Maybe very, not loosely put, but close to the Arabic ayat. And simply put, Sahih International's translation of this ayat, Surah 10, ayat 39. Yet, has not yet come to them. So, it's not their fault. And anyhow, I can talk about this, but you know where I went to Surah 6? No, wait. I went to that follow, no, I was on another ayat then. Just, back on this ayat, Surah 10, ayat 39. I don't know which other ayats I went to, following one after another, followed. So, Surah 6, ayat 150. Say, O Muhammad, bring forward your witness who will testify that Allah has prohibited this. And if they testify, do not testify with them. First of all, Allah is like, this is like Tamur, Allah, Tamur Shia. Give me, you're not a Shia, okay, tell me this, tell me that. And when I tell him, he says, oh, you Google search, you did this, you did that. You're lying, right? So here, it's like, bring forward your witnesses who will testify that Allah has prohibited this, right? They believe in Allah. Allah has prohibited this. And if they testify, like they've brought a testimony, they're testifying that Allah prohibited this, right? Do not testify with them. And do not follow the desires of those who deny of ourselves. Now Allah is saying that they've brought in desires of this. A desire would not be prohibiting anything, right? A desire would be how everything is allowed, we're free to do anything we like. and do not follow the desires of those who deny our verses. So in another way, or and it continues. Deny our verses, like these are the verses that have come from Allah. Now they are saying that we have a testimony from Allah, that's the reason, or we have been given something from Allah to prohibit this for the, for them, that it's prohibited. It's come from Allah. Yet this, but who deny our signs. Yani what's come to Prophet Muhammad through Allah is true, are the true signs of Allah. Is the truth. This has come from Allah. And do not follow the desires of those who deny our verses. So this is the way Muhammad's Allah has put it. And those who do not believe in the hereafter, while they equate with their Lord, mushriks, set up equals with their Lord. Now, these ones, they're not mushriks, they set up equals. Now Allah has put against them that they set up equals with the Lord. Right? As if the Messenger of Allah is not set equally with, in some ways, with Allah, like in Surah 5, Ayat 55. And as a hakim also, judge with Allah. Now I'll show you the ayahs how, right? In what way. Then maybe an Ismaili I could help who said that in certain circumstances, but I'll show you how generally, and then it goes to a point, a specific one, right? But the one that is general there. So I will show you that later on. It's going to come. So had Allah willed not, we would have associated, right? Surah 6 ayat 148. Those who associate others with Allah in His divinity will now surely say, had Allah willed, neither we nor our fathers would have associated others with Allah. Now Maududi puts in His divinity. But, okay, just go with this. But that's not the way it is. Even the Muslim translators don't put it this way. Just, they put associated others with Allah, not in His divinity like Maududi. So, nor would we have declared anything as forbidden, which Allah did not forbid, meaning, right? So it is Allah that forbids, it's Allah that has asked us to associate with Him. That's why we are associating with Him. So back to this ayat, forward witness, testify. Oh, no, wait. So the point here is that it is Allah who has told them. And so rather they've denied that which they wait a minute. Bring forward your witnesses who will testify that Allah has prohibited this. Also this. Surah An-Nam ayat 150. And if they testify, do not testify with them. Look at these are really funny ayats, right? Against the polytheists. Unfair, unjust. And then Allah is saying that in Surah 10 ayat 39 also, rather they have denied that which they encompass not. They have not encompassed, understood it in knowledge. So they deny it. But how can they accept it? So they're not being able to accept. How can they not being able to understand it? How can they accept it? And look the way Allah has put it, denied. So I will one day go insane for sure if I keep. So I thought about it, and now I think that I will go. I'm already like I have my insane bouts, but for sure this is. See? And if you can't see it, then I don't know. Is it tuck 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 tick tick? Sorry, my the audio is also terrible. Tuck 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 tuck. Ah, You want to believe in the, please, no one is forcing you. I'm not forcing you. I'm just showing you what I found. It was my religion in the Quran, right? And if Imam Mahdi is supposed to come and bring the true Quran, 12 years, then he should have told Kulaini long time ago, Kafi, who wrote, compiled Kafi. He used to come, this you won't find on Google search. My father told me. Oh, Imam Mahdi used to come to Kulaini and give him the the traditions of the Imams, his predecessors, forefathers, who were Imams, right? So Imam Mahdi should have told them about Surah 4, Ayat 66. This is very important, that the word does not kill yourselves, uqtulu, or slay yourselves, right? The Arabic word is not uqtulu. Change the Arabic. This, look, hold, this original Quran I have here, the one that was truly revealed, the one that was revealed to Prophet Muhammad, but he didn't. So, where are we now? Bring forward your witnesses who will testify. Deny our signs. Of course, they're not denying the signs. They're just saying, what would they be saying? They're saying that Prophet Muhammad, who's claiming that these signs are Allah's signs, are not Allah's signs. Allah has given us the signs, telling us what to prohibit and all this. And they would even testify, but you are told not to testify since they are deniers. Allah is telling them, telling us who deny our signs. You get it? According to them, this is not the signs of Allah. Actually, it's Prophet Muhammad making up, fabricating, inventing a lie about Allah, and also inventing signs, saying that, fabricating, that these are Allah, His signs. He's the criminal, according to the Polytheists. Also, right? Then Prophet Muhammad would be the criminal. Who is more unjust and most unjust? For the Polytheists, Prophet Muhammad would be the most unjust, fabricating lies, inventing a lie about Allah. One lie about Allah is the most unjust. Yeah. Get it? And then when you see these contradictions and unfair, unjust ayats against polytheists and polytheism, then what, isn't that proof in itself that this is a false religion? And then these ayats are unjust, false against polytheists. No proof against polytheists. From here, this Quran. This is what I'm trying to show you. Evidence. Surah 6, Ayat 150, say, O Muhammad, bring forward your witness of evidence. Now, had Allah willed not, we would have associated. Surah 6, Ayat 148. In this, the polytheists are saying those who associate others with Allah will now surely say, that's what Allah is saying this way, will now surely say, had Allah willed, neither we nor our forefathers will now surely say this. So they also believe in Allah. And most of them who believe in Allah are polytheists, mushriks. Surah 12, Ayat 106, don't forget, a reminder. Anything is forbidden. Even so, those who lived before them gave the lie until they're called liars. Gave the lie until they tasted our chastisement also. What a bold statement for the end. Or even in this world, tasting Allah's chastisement. Tell them, have you any sure knowledge? sure knowledge, like not on guessworking, that you can produce before us. In fact, you are only following idle fancies, merely conjecture. Right? If they, what if they do? Right? One false prophet said, I'm a prophet, and he has some revelations, right? He was called false. He could be, and if they give like a verse like this, even they could be killed, unleavened. Sorry, unleavened. So look. So moreover, now here, when you read Surah 6, ayat 148, please don't forget Surah 6, ayat 150. Bring forward your witnesses here, sure. Testify that Allah forbade such and such. And here, but don't, but, and if they testify, if the polytheists testify, do not testify with them. Remember, the polytheists said Allah prohibited this. We would have not, right, Surah? Oh, yeah, Surah 6, ayat 148. Those who associate others with Allah will now surely say, and they have said it in another ayat, that if Allah had willed, we would not have done this. Or if Allah had not had Allah willed, neither we nor our forefathers. Meaning, even there's something wrong with this Quran ayat, or maybe in my cognitive dissonance. I mean, if I remember, I'll come back to this. Now, quickly, Surah 6, ayat 114. Shall I seek other than God as source of law? Did I miss something? This is AI overview translation. Yeah, I got it wrong. But I'll go to the Quran.com where I got this. Surah 6, ayat 114. Ayat translation. Shall I seek other than God as a source of law? Judge, when He has revealed to you His book fully detailed. Kitab, fully detailed. Revealed to you the book. Those who received, but the Ismailis say that this kitab is decree of Allah, not the book, written book, because it wasn't sent like this. And it's not even fully detailed. Those who received the scripture, even the revelation coming on his heart, are not fully detailed, you can see, in detail. Those who received the scripture recognize that it has been revealed from your Lord truthfully. Have they? It's just claiming, false claim. Jews and Christians have not recognized. Many didn't change, and they are called liars, worst of creatures, because they denied this. And they denied it deliberately. Quranites receive the scripture, recognize that it has been revealed from your Lord, but they hide it truthfully. And they also maybe, hide some of the script things that hide things in. No, wait, okay. I'm getting a. They hide things from them, so from the Muslim believers, and they so that they would know that this is, yes, everything in this Quran is there in their scriptures, Jews and Christians, and it fits like glue. I mean, without contradiction in any um, differences, conflict. Is it Ishmael or is it Isaac? Abraham had to sacrifice due to the dream. You shall not harbor any doubt. This verse highlights the Quran as a fully detailed book and emphasize. Then why do we need tafsirs and all this and religious scholars? We shouldn't, actually, we shouldn't. Then it is from God and should not be doubted. So according to this ayat, we don't need elucidations, tawils from any other but God. This kitab should be enough. Surah 6 ayat 114 again, say, shall I, Yusuf Ali's translation, say, shall I seek for judge other than Allah when he it is who had sent unto you the book, explained in detail? Then why do you need tafsirs and all also, not only tawils, elucidations? Explained in detail. They know full well to whom we have given the book. This is what this Allah claims about them, that it had been sent down from thy Lord in truth. Never be then of those who doubt. Now, I'm not going through all this, just see this. Allah says, say, shall I seek for judge other than Allah? Like he's telling Prophet Muhammad to tell them, shall I seek for judge, right? Hakam, other than Allah? When he it is who had sent, okay, now it goes into the specifics, but generally it's Allah tells Prophet Muhammad in this ayah to say, shall I seek for judge other than Allah? In this, no. This is general, right? So now Prophet Muhammad is saying this, right, to those, to them. And Surah 4 ayat 65, but no, by your Lord, they cannot become true believers. Maududi, why this dash between BEE and the rest of the word believers? It is, I don't know. So, anyways, Surah 4 ayat 65. Now look at the word, Arabic word, hakimu, hakimu. Okay, in bold. Hakimu, it's judge. It's judge. It's not wakil. It's not wakil, it's judge. So to cut this long evidence in detail short, long story short, Surah 4 ayat 65, but no, by your Lord, they cannot become true believers, meaning believers, until they cannot become believers, not true. They cannot become believers until they seek your arbitration in all matters on which they disagree among themselves, and then find not the least vexation in their hearts over what you have decided and accepted it in full submission. Taslima. Yusallimu, you become Muslims in full submission to Prophet Muhammad. You are now what? Like you're Muslims of Prophet Muhammad or what? So, anyways, this you're only supposed to submit fully, willing submission. Here it's willing submission. Maududi has put will, meaning willing submission. Okay, but okay, taking Maududi's like some say full submission, right, to Prophet Muhammad's decision. I understand that. Now, who's the judge here? Arbitration, judge. Prophet Muhammad is the Hakam here. Hakimu. Hakim yani on this, right? Okay, the association of Allah and the messengers in judgment, but Allah has made judges. Muslims would say, right? So association of Allah. Specifically, like, taking that previous ayat, what the Muslims will say. I'm looking at this. Association of Allah. So if you make another a judge in whatever, like that part is general. Allah is the judge. Shall I seek? Prophet Muhammad is told us to say by Allah. Shall I seek other than? So in association, don't associate, right? Say, shall I seek for judge other than Allah? this question mark, then dash, or whatever, like, oh, so that it continues. Like you would say in this specific manner when he about the book. Of course, Zara, we have judges, we Sharia court and all this. We have wakils, even we have advocates, and we have lawyers, religious. We have judges. Yeah, we do. Right? I know that you do. But have you ever noticed, like when Allah is against the polytheists, or he just it's very unfair, right? So yes, you have judges. So how have the Shias reconciled? Right? See, that just that Shias call on Ali and Muhammad, you have made them polytheist disbelievers, right? But now you see here, Allah is saying generally, say, shall I seek for judge other than Allah? Now he gives an example here, and he tells the truth, right? Like when he, oh, wait a minute, how shall I put it? Now he's telling you, yes, he's the one who sent the book, but how do the polytheists must be saying, we know Allah's telling us what to forbid, take associates with him, and he's saying that Allah has sent this book, explained in detail. Where is it even explained in detail, and where was it in a book form? Huh? Kitab. No, it wasn't. According to Ismailis, I read that this, I found out, figured out. Islamic sources that until Prophet Muhammad was alive, this whole his revelation, Allah's revelations to him, were not put in a book form, textbook form. Kitab. So that's why the Ismailis say this kitab is not a written form; it's a decree. Say, shall I seek for judge other than Allah? In that He has sent. Okay, let's go with you. That He has sent this book. But see what the polytheists say. Polytheists say, our Allah, the one we know, what he's told us this, that, even our forefathers, right? So when He it is who sent unto you the book, decrees. Even let's take the Ismaili, the decrees explained in detail, right? Was sent unto you the book, explained in detail. Oh, yes, okay. And they know full well to whom we have given the book. We have given the decree. Okay, so that it has been sent down from thy Lord in truth. Of course, Ismailis, Prophet Muhammad's progeny is going to say, yes, yes. Imam is there. He's elucidating all this ta'wil we take from our Imams, right? But the polytheists are saying, no, we can't believe in this, all right? Our Allah has told us something else. This Allah has told you something else. Prophet Muhammad and your Imams, something else. So this conflict went on. But shall I seek for judge other than Allah? Like he says in another ayat, right? Shall I seek guidance other than Allah's guidance? And then we see the problems in the taking the Quran ayats, other Quran ayats. So see where he has been contradicting himself, right? First, he's made himself the judge, saying that this book, about this book only, okay. Or Allah is sufficient as a judge. Is there another ayat? I haven't searched out. I should search out, right? or Allah is sufficient as a helper, and then we see that Prophet Muhammad needs Allah, namely Gabriel, the righteous among the believers. Moreover, the angels are his assistants. In Surah Tahrim, Ayat 4. So there are helpers with Allah. Contradictions, right? And of course, there are judges here in your Sharia court also, or maybe in the Ismaili Jamaat with the Imam. Sorry, with the Imam. The Dai is the higher standard. Maybe judges, right? So look, contradiction. Can you see the contradiction? Shall I seek for judge other than Allah when He has? In what cases? About the book? Doesn't say like that. We have to take this part generally. Other than Allah, judge. Then why in this case, other than Allah has been taken as judge? Surah 4 ayat 65. But no, by your Lord, they cannot become true believers until they seek you, meaning your judgment. Seek your judgment, not Allah's judgment. Yes, but it's implied that. But where did he seek Allah's command? In Surah Tahrim, Ayat 1. It says, he didn't seek Allah's command. He went on his own acting against the wives, pleasing his wives, prohibiting what Allah has made lawful for him, seeking to please his wives. And he doesn't have that privilege. Surah 21, ayat 27. No prophet, messengers of Allah have the privilege to do that. Go against, not wait for, act against the command of Allah or speak before He speaks. And that means do not even act without the command of Allah. Right? Surah 21, ayat 27. According to Shia tafsir, that's true. So there that. And hear this. But no, by your Lord, they cannot become true believers until they seek your judgment in all matters on which they disagree among themselves. Who are the they? Believers? Jews, Christians? So this is not their religion. And then find not the least, if it's Jews and Christians, it means. And then find not the least vexation. But right now, the point is not this. The point, who are they? Point is, should Prophet Muhammad be the judge here? Shouldn't Allah say here, because of this ayat, Surah 6 ayat 114, in Surah 4 ayat 65, but no, by your Lord, they cannot become true believers until they seek the judgment given to him by Allah about your matters in which you disagree among yourselves. That's how it should be decided. And then find not the least vexation in their hearts over what Allah has decided, and accept the decision of Allah with full submission. Right? This is how it should be. Then there's a consistency. Then there's no contradiction. But see how you have overlooked even Ismailis, 12 Shias, the contradictions, or how you have even the contradictions you have reconciled, and moreover consolidated, strengthened it with what your ways, the Imam's ways, and all that. So let's see. Association of Allah, on that, what? And the messenger in judgment. So there is the association of Allah and the messenger in judgment, right? But Allah has made judges. Muslims would say that. But then there's a contradiction. This is not the way Allah should have put in the ayats when you say, well, Allah has made judgments. We call on, like my father was saying, why do these Sunnis object to calling on Imam Ali, calling on Prophet Muhammad when the children, I mean, we call on each other. We call the doctor who may not be a believer. We call our mothers, you know, all this. But Allah has made judge. And now the child will not say, oh, Mama, for the sake of Allah, please help me. For the sake of Allah, please feed me. Infant. So this problem was coming up and it remained. I questioned it more deeply and then I left Shia Islam also. Finding that my father, what he was saying, this is how the Shias also have reconciled with the contradictions. No one is the judge. The representative of the judge, Allah, the judge being Allah, are here. No one should call himself the judge. No believer, even. Not even Prophet Muhammad, according to Surah 6, Ayat 114. So, this is wrong. Surah 6, Surah 4, Ayat 65. Then, so I would say the generally put in Surah 6, Ayat 114, Quran, Allah as judge, and then it tells you to believe in the book Allah has sent down specifically. But even then, no one should be the judge except for Allah. Because then association with Allah comes in, right? How? Surely you have nothing to do with those who have made divisions in their religion. So I will go to the association part, but how do I do this now? You see, I found another contradiction. Is this a new one? Surah 6, Ayat 159 says, Allah says, surely you have nothing to do with those who have made divisions in their religion and become factions. Their matter is with Allah, and He will indeed tell them what they have been doing. Shia'an, right? The word, look, Shia, okay, sounds like which Shia? A little bit sounds like Surah 37, Ayat 83, and indeed among his kind is Shia, and it's put Shi'ati, but it's the only problem is what is the problem? Little bit modified. So indeed, among his kind was Abraham. Among whose kind was Abraham? Nuh's kind was Abraham. Here, and a little bit of modification. Verily, among those who followed his way, Yusuf Ali puts his way, followed his way was Abraham. You are not supposed to follow anyone's way but Allah's way. This also, every time in the ayat, there are so many contradictions. And the translations also, but follow none but Allah and this and that. Okay, this and that, but it's still a contradiction. Specifically, also is a contradiction. On a point, there's a contradiction in the Quran ayats. So, a slight modification in the word Shia made by Allah, and the meaning changes. So here Shia is not allowed. This Shia, what they do is put Shia, Shia. This Shia with a Y in the middle. And a little bit of pronunciation maybe. That is Shia with the or something. Shia, like that. Someone has changed it, it seems. Huh? Otherwise, there would be a contradiction if both the Shias were the same. This is a faction. So on one hand, Allah is saying, look how they've changed the words. I mean, Allah has changed it. Allah himself, this Allah, what has he done? Changing the words like this. Abraham was a follower of Nuh, was a Shia of, was the same kind. So there are these same kinds and different kinds of things. Wouldn't it be same as factions? But no, no. They say the Shias say, the Sunnis say, slight difference. Maybe even the Sunnis don't know this ayat Surah 37 ayat 83 properly, where Shia is put. And so for eons after Prophet Muhammad's death, or even at that time when this ayat came down, you not understand the Sunni Shia, Prophet Muhammad, and a Muslim believers. Shias tried to explain to the Sunnis that Abraham, why don't they give this ayat in the majlises? When they recite the majlis on imamat, give this ayat. And then you will catch yourself in this ayat, right? Surah 6 ayat 159. And just say that the meaning is different here a little bit. And even the spelling look is different in Arabic. And the pronunciation also is different slightly. Why this difference, slight even? Here it is it is no, it is like surely you have nothing to do with those who have made divisions in their religion. Farak, farak. In Urdu, farak, yeah, differences, or farak. Or in Arabic, it means divisions in their religion, deen, and become factions. But there surely is one faction, only one of the Muslim believers, and that's from the Abraham and his progeny and his forefathers, and from Noah and Aaron and Jacob and Israel. Oh, Israel is Jacob. Hazrat Yaqub is Jacob, is Israel. So this in the Bible, his name changes when he fights with an angel of God or something. So I think it's Jacob, yeah, Israel. Okay. Now, if I'm wrong, then I apologize. I correct myself, meaning. And but here, so this is a group. This is a Shia of each other. Or no, Noah was not a Shia of Abraham, but Abraham is a Shia of Noah. Then you carry on like this, right? Then Noah was a Shia of whom? Adam, not Allah. And when the community was one, but anyhow, so slight modification in the word Shia made by Allah, so that these are Shia. Abraham is a Shia of Noah, but you can't have factions. Say you have that Prophet Muhammad has nothing to do with those. So that means the believers, followers of Prophet Muhammad also have nothing to do with those who have made divisions in their religion and become factions. So although this is one religion, Abrahamic, why has Allah made a Shia of Nuh? Abraham, Surah 37, ayat 83. Please look at it. And then they change words and all this. So God knows. Here it means there's just slightly different modifications. So we go to Surah 10, ayat 18 now. And they worship other than Allah that which neither harms them nor benefits them. And they say these are our intercessors with Allah. These poor intercessors, mushriks, Polytheists again. Now they're saying on the intercession case, they're saying these are our intercessors, but Allah puts it this way for them, that they worship other than Allah that which neither harms them nor benefits them. Good thing that it doesn't harm them, at least, right? If it doesn't benefit them, it doesn't harm them. Now I'm coming on this in another way, and it makes me so happy. Why? Because, exposing the, let's say, I was a lawyer and I was in this Indian movie in South Kataras, or even a real, like it was a real story, right? And I have to give proof against this really, what a liar, cunning, sly. I did not rape this woman, right? Oh, she was a model and she was coming on me, and the clothes, flimsy clothes she wore, very, very clever, like so it gives me great pleasure when in pain, even when I can't get up. Oh, I'm going to expose this to you. That's why I'm so happy that my other pain is lessened. They worship other than Allah, which neither harms them nor benefits them. What believers are you? Surah 10, Ayat 107. If Allah inflicts with you any harm or hardship, actually it's from this harm word, durru, hum. Ah, so if Surah 10 ayat, again we've come back to Surah Yunus ayat 107, if Allah afflicts you with harm, none other than He can remove it. This is what it means, hardship. So Allah can harm you. Allah can harm you. At least if you say these idols, or you put idols there, or yeah, now you would think, assume that talking about idols, that stone that you kiss, Hajar al Aswad, why do you kiss it? Can it give you any harm, any benefit for kissing it? Of course, there's benefit. That's why you kiss it. That's why you're told to kiss it. So at least, okay, you're going to say idols neither can harm them nor benefit nor harm themselves, and of any benefit, useless idol. But look at what Allah does. This Allah, Surah 10 ayat, is Allah. Surah 10 ayat 107. If Allah afflicts you with any hardship, none other than He can remove it. Maybe a wasila can remove it here, right? Intercessor. Or shafa. Allah wants to harm you. And Prophet Muhammad, wasila, Polytheists, Aulia, Surah Zumar 3 says, Oh Allah, please forgive them. Like Jesus Christ said, it's up to you if you forgive them or not. But Surah 10 ayat 107. So Allah can afflict you with harm. Not, okay, it's a kind of hardship and harm, durrin, right? You can take it as harm also. From this word, dur, harm. Oh believers, oh Muslims, your Allah can be harmful. None other, oh yes, he says now proudly or whatever. None other can remove it. But this Allah can harm you. If Allah harms you, he says, who can, himself he's saying, who can remove it? Why would Allah harm you? He's just saying that if Allah harms you, who can remove it? But, like, he's capable of harming you, right? So he's boasting. He's trying to give his what? But he can harm you. Who can remove it? Even these useless idols cannot remove it. Maybe Prophet Muhammad would be able to remove it praying for you. पर्दे झोली मेरी Tajdare Madina. Or Mafi be forgiveness. Allah wants to harm you. And if He wills any good for you, none can avert His bounty. He bestows good upon, it's not on your act, it's on His will. What you've earned? No. Any good you've earned? No. All good comes from Allah. You can get His grace, but have you earned it? Grace is for the sinners. Baksh dena, bakshish, like a gift, right? Forgiveness. In that bakshish, Urdu word, forgiveness. Baksh dena. Allah can harm you. He's saying if Allah harms you, who is there who can remove it? At least take these poor harmless creatures. Or sorry, no, harmless idols. Who can neither harm you nor benefit you. Where's your mind? Thoda sa dimag. If you use your mind a little bit, reject this Allah. He's saying if he can, Allah should say will never harm you, right? If harm comes on you from another being here, zalim, he can remove it. But Allah should never say it like this, put it this way. The way He's put ayats, it's like zalim. Zulm means unjust, contradictions, and against Himself also. Allah against Himself. Allah can never do harm to anyone. First, get this, right? Like I was told by Sayyid, of course I knew this, but he had to put it in words again to me, a reminder. Remember, Adal, for the Shias, it's a pillar of theirs, right? Or what? Furu'uddin, Usuluddin, from that. Allah is Adal, just. He can never do injustice, right? But this ayat means that if Allah harms you, means He can harm you. He's capable of harming you. If He wants to harm you, He can remove it. Tell me, so He can harm you. Surah 10, ayat 106, do not call upon any apart from Allah on those who have no power to benefit or hurt you. Right? But Allah has the power to harm you. That's why I think the Shias get it, right? Call on Ali who works miracles. Ali will never harm you. Perhaps Ali was a Persian magi taken from that side. Some ayats taken, stories of the prophets taken from Talmud, Hebrew Jewish prophets, we are told. I haven't yet checked the Talmud. I haven't gotten that far as yet. Sorry. It's just that these ayats. And do I have to go to the Talmud? I mean, this is enough, isn't it? Surah 10, and also due to my condition, I wish I could. I wish I could have and done more and remembered every single thing so that when the Sunnis or the Shias come as Sunnis here disguised, sorry, I have to say, I have gathered it now. And is my sound, is the sound of my live streaming better? Oops, is it tick tick ticking? That sound coming when I talk? I'll have to check later on. Surah 10, I 35. Say, are there of your partners any who guides to the truth? See, Allah guides to the truth. So, is he who guides to the truth more worthy to be followed, or he who guides not unless he is guided? Right? So this one is not Allah. He is with the capital H. So this he who guides not, unless he is guided, will be guiding the people. And who are guiding the people? Are there of your partners any who guides to the truth? Who is guiding apart from Allah to the truth? Surah 6. Remember? Oh, those who have followed me since a long time, subscribed also now, or maybe not, but just followed me, Muslims. You remember this ayat, Surah 6, ayat 90. In the afternoon, at this time I was, I think, around. Those are the ones, or earlier on, those are the ones whom Allah has guided. So from the guidance, take an example. Say, I ask of it, or just say this, like on this specific matter. Or the whole, let's see the verses, and let's see Hudda, the Hud, Huda, guide. Here also, Yahdi, right? So take from their guidance. Follow then their now Maududi has put their way. Their way? Okay. Here it's their way, not Allah's way, Sabil Allah. Or Sabil Ibrahima. It's Hud. Look at the injustice, right? I'm still feeling the pain here, transliteration. I already have a lot of my other pain now, where it comes from. Inside. Oh, Muhammad, those are the ones Allah guided to the right way. See, Quran.com. So I'm not going there right now, just in the flow. So Surah 10, ayat 35, what does Allah say? Say, are there of your partners any who guides to the truth? And then what is he saying here in Surah 6, ayat 90? See, Allah guides to the truth. Why has Allah chosen guides for you? Although Allah, yes, I know there's that ayat. You cannot guide, O Prophet Muhammad. Allah guides whom you love, O Prophet. It's just that you can't guide those you love, but you have been sent as just a warner or a good news giver, admonisher, light giver. What is light? Guide, inviting to guidance of Allah, right? Should be like that. But I think the ayat has followed them in guidance. Now they are guided. So follow their guidance and say, there should be a full stop here in this Sahih International. Thank you. Then it goes on to, Allah goes on to say, I ask of it for it. No payment. It is not but a reminder for the world. It's not only this guidance for this guidance, like you just say when you're guiding. So you're also guiding people, and you can also say, like the prophets have been asked to say, but that they will guide you now. They are guiding you. I showed this in one of my older live streams, that directly they are guided by Allah. Prophet Muhammad back Ibrahim to Adam, right? Then directly guided by Allah, then they guide humanity. Are there any of your partners who guide to the truth? Say Allah guides to the truth. This means again association, or what? Equals with Allah, or association with Allah. Surah 10 ayat 35, compare it with Surah 6 ayat 90. And we go back to Surah 10 ayat 106, whatever I missed here. Do not call upon, do not do dua, supplicate, call upon any apart from Allah on those who have no power to benefit or hurt you, right? But Allah has the power to hurt you. For if you call upon others than Allah, you will be reckoned among the wrongdoers. Zalimin. Who has Allah prayed to also? I just came across recently that ayat that I didn't put it in my notes. You know, Allah calls to someone doing dua, to calling on like some, God knows who he was calling to. So he uses the same word, although then the Muslim believers will say, well, the meaning when it comes to calling apart from Allah to human beings, calling on someone else, it is a sin. It is like shirk. It is shirk, unforgivable. Surah Nisa. Do not call upon any apart from Allah on those who have, because Allah is saying on those who have no power, they have no power to benefit or hurt you. Allah, you could give a power to them so they can benefit us. But you're calling on Allah who has the power to hurt you now. On this point, I got this Allah of His. Who are you calling on? Now it's not the point on, it's not that. Should we or should we not call on anyone other than Allah and all that? Polytheists are right or wrong. But here on this point, see what he says, Surah 10, Ayat 106. If Allah afflicts you with any hardship, none other than He can remove it. Any harm. Again, He says here in Surah 10, Ayat 18. They worship other than Allah that which neither harms them nor benefits. Not that Allah is the best creator. Allah sent you sufficient signs, this from Allah. Not what He gave to the polytheists. They are lying to you, or this, not but you know, that neither harms nor benefits them. How does your mother benefit you? How does the doctor benefit you? When I was telling a Shia that don't you think our religion, I like Quran should be enough. This ayat, it has healing for everything. He said, no, no, no. You should go to the doctor also at the same time. So, you know, like Chinese, it's not. When I saw Dr. Master Shah, oh, that holistic. And they have medicine also, but they're different. They make medicine, their own herbs, God knows what, yeah? Homeopathic. And then they have this holistic healing, like the Qi, the Tao, and all this spiritual. I was like, why don't our moms know? Like, you know, from the inside organs, how to fix them, and this and that, liver problem, spine, all bone. Should have told us about every single thing. They didn't. We have 12 imams. Ismailis have more than 12 imams. 50th imam now. Please tell us how to fix our liver problem, bone problem. Oh, you know, you go slow, chi. You know, this God has given us a very, very slow master Chu Nelin, and eat kiwi with the skin. It's you know, you won't get cancer. If you have cancer, it will go away. None of the imams like this, you see, also. But we are we are so programmed to worship on this conditioning that we dare not question our imam. Would you go that far? The Ismaili Imam, he's done a great, absolutely great thing. That he's so organized, and I don't have sarcastic, that these poor, these Ismailis, they're Allah Mia ke gaye hain ye log. How simple, simple. Even though in Canada and America and Ivy Leagues, universities and Ivy League universities, top 10, but they are very simple people, humble. Who will leave this religion? I mean, which Ismaili? It was shocking to me to see Salim Lalani and the other ex-Muslims on Facebook coming to, like when they posted something against His Highness Aga Khan Ismaili Dua. I was like, I have to say something now against them, ex-Ismailis. But who will leave? My mother's cousin came dashing in our house, telling my father, calling out his name. The Ismailis are so organized. Their imam, and like something like, in maybe problem with our community, or against us in Karachi, against some extremist bombing, suicide bombing, our imam bargas, our processions, and then their bewas, their widows, their orphans. Who is going to help? The government? Today, the Pakistan, Karachi is in such a state, an animal can't live there without getting, perhaps living for only a year or so, and then dying. Animals would become extinct there. So, Ismailis, I mean, you can't think anymore. You can't question like this. They worship other than Allah, that which neither harms them nor benefits them. But Allah has the power to harm you. Look, Surah 10, Ayat 107. If Allah afflicts you with any hardship, none other than He can remove it. And which point was I on? So, why do you call on apart from Allah on those who have no power to benefit or hurt you? But why has Allah used wasilas, means of approach to Allah, and shafas, intercessors? Huh? At least they have the benefit to, they are means of approach to Allah. And they also, there's this monument in the Quran ayat, really, you have to stand there in Hajj and in Makkah and pray there. Very important that you pray to at that, not to, but at that. Why would Allah even hear you? So important that you pray at that monument. Why do you have to kiss the Hajar al Aswad stone, black stone? Call upon any apart from nurse. Come, please, nurse, I need you. Okay, if she's a dishonest nurse, she can make it terrible. But caretaker nurse, is, doing her duty of care, why? She won't hurt you. She's all benefit for you. This is what my father was trying to tell me, but I was like, no, because I had read the Quran only. So this is how like, Why do the Sunnis object to our calling? Because then there are nurses and there this and doctors and mother and don't sister, brother, younger, calling a sibling, calling on an older sibling. Sometimes, oh, please, can you help me? A caretaker who will please help tie my laces. In school, when we were kids, the caretaker had to come and take us to the bathroom, calling, the teacher's calling on that. Of course, benefit is there. How can Allah? So, what do the Shias do on this? How do they reconcile? They make their own in their heads and they have, from the Imams, been deceived. How? Like that, I can again show you how. But for now, this live stream was on unjust ayats against polytheists. Not only like it's not against Sunnis against Shias being unjust. It's this religion, it's this Quran, these Quran ayats that have been unjust to the polytheists. And what the Shias have done, they've reconciled by saying, calling on nurses, Ali is alive. Then we go, oh, if you knew Urdu, and Urdu, your Urdu has to be like high class. Then I can, Allama Rashid Turabi's majlis on risk and how Allah has given to Imam Hussain, Jabbar Park, risk. And through this channel, if we get it, we get the risk, not that English risk, okay? The providence. So he has explained it, Allama Rashid Rabi. And I was like, this is it. I couldn't even begin to tell my ex-friend who was a Sunni Muslim, from a Sunni Muslim, against Shias, right? Oh, why do you call on Ali and this? And even ask them to give you like some things and risk. Is it risk with a Q? Oh no, this is not working. So I'll just use the English K. Oh, oh. You see, this is a small device. Speak. Allama Rashid. Risk. Risk. Allama Rashid Turabi. Wait, इनसे मिले तो कुछ. Like if you get it from Hussein. Like, so terrible. I feel like crying because. Excuse me, just. But so it's so see Shias. Correct yourselves also. Like this. Oh, this. Those are the ones whom Allah guided. So from their guidance, no, where's it? Sorry. Up here again on this. Surah 10, Ayat 106. Do not call upon any apart from Allah on those who have no power to benefit or hurt you. Zurru, Zurruka. Okay, I didn't check the words properly in Quran.com. Thank you, Quran.com, for all this help. I wouldn't have reached so far if it wasn't for, Quran.com. So I have to thank Quran. Sunnis, I have to thank you for being so organized. What a Quran. It's really something, that website you've made. Quran.com. Word by word, and also press on and it will give you that. Do not call upon any apart from Allah. On those who have, on those. Oh, so is this specific now, Shias? On those, but the one Allah has given power and benefit to, power of benefit to. Oh, you see, this is where the Shias, I'll have to check multilingual Quran, but still, this is just one ayat. There are other ayats. Do not call on any other than Allah, besides Allah. But could you, even Surah Jinn has, do not call anyone with Allah. So, or besides Allah would mean do not call on any other than Allah. Only call on Allah for help. Or Allah could have written, the help comes from Allah. You can call on these, like nurses here also, and the dead who are alive, not dead, because they are martyrs in Islam, right? And Allah has said, don't even think that they are dead. They're alive. They're getting sustenance from the Lord. They're getting sustenance. Are they getting it for themselves? Do they need anything in paradise? For God's sakes. So maybe they're sending down here for us. Anyways, God knows. Okay, they're getting the sustenance. I wish that at one time I wish that there was nothing. Forget paradise, heaven. What is all this? Eternity. Do you want to keep living on with your loved ones? I don't want to. I wish like we would go into nothingness then. No, nothing. Not that we are going to paradise getting sustenance, living in rivers of wine and milk and and it's the same thing. It's so good. It's great. It's great. Why didn't Allah make it like we have to earn it or believe and see if who believes in it? Ah, earning it, he's the wrist. Zulm here, evil, all that. For is it worth it, Allah? And many will go. The word of Allah will come true, has come true. Men, jinns and men made for hell, or hell made for them. Is it worth it? All this tests, fitna, He has created also. Put us in fitna. Allah has put us in fitna. In darkness He made. But He takes us out of the darkness. Surah An-Nam ayats, right? So this. If Allah afflicts you with harm, so He has the power, right? He's saying, I have the power, and if I afflict you with harm, no one can remove it. Remember this. So He has the power. So on that He has the power, Surah 10, Ayat 107, why do you call on apart from at least, so I can't say that, of course, if they don't have benefit, of course they have benefit. Reality here is they have the nurses, call on them. And why not call on angels also that Allah has appointed for us? So He should have also put it in a different manner, but in this way, putting it, He's really given Himself like illogical. It's logical fallacies. It's not reason enough to convince you. That yes, that's right. We shouldn't call on any other than Allah. If Allah wants, He can give the power of wali, let's say, like He has in Surah 5, Ayat 55. You know who is a wali? And on the level of Allah. A wali can be your friend, and those angels are walis who come down telling you. Surah Fusilat ayat. What power do the angels have? Do the angels have power to benefit you, give you anything? They're praying for you. They're going around the throne praying. God forgive them. Yes, they are benefiting you. They are also praying for you. Angels, what about angels? So here, maybe the Ismaili Shias and the 12 Shias would say, I'm just guessing, haven't looked at the 12 Shia tafsir. I don't think I have Ismaili tafsir on this, a website, Quran website, Ismailis. In that, I don't think the Ismailis are organized, well organized, but in every other way, they are great. Absolutely great. Do not call upon any apart from Allah on those who have no power to benefit or hurt you. So the Ismailis will say this is specific, but there are generalized, like do not call upon any other than Allah. That's it. It's shirk if you do that. Unforgivable. Like associating with Allah. It's the same. Like having equals with Allah. Or if you call upon other, but so these poor Ismailis, and the poor Shias, they take this out and they look here. They're very, very intelligent. No sarcasm. Allah, no, there's a little bit of sarcasm here. Here, at least Allah is saying that on those who have no power to benefit or hurt. Sunnis, why can't you read this in uh, this circumstance? Huh. What if they have the power to benefit and benefit you? Then call on them, right? Doctors, nurses, mothers, when you're infant, or a caretaker dying, or when they're helping you dress up for school, giving you a shower, all this. For if you call upon others than Allah, you will be reckoned among the wrongdoers. Now, this actually nails it, right? You can't. It's not just this in this circumstance, because they have no power to benefit or hurt you, but that for if you call upon others than Allah, you will be reckoned among the wrongdoers. Zalimi. So Shia, stop it for once now. It's time. Although this is my passion, truth seeking, and going to the root of the cause problem. But the thing is that, you know how much hurt, what I've risked. Today, no one can stand with me. No one wants to speak to me from my family, relatives. Like, but my father, now he can have afford to nurse, right? So money is important. I think we can what we can afford, but no. So, and why should I, as an ex-Muslim, but I've been pushed recently. I regret it. Like the way, also because of not ex-Muslim, but, I have to, but still I have to be careful, like, and limit asking for help, right? So those who have no power to benefit or hurt you, or so much I've risked really. And I can't, although this is my passion. What do they say about someone who's saying, oh, if you have clutter, oh, this thing. So I have my health to take, no, but I can't. I, I'm, um, so this is what I can do right now. And it hurts, but I still, maybe for some while I'll get up to have my tea. Is it another one? But only to get up and make another mug of tea. That's all. And with pain, struggle. I struggle. So please. And, it hasn't been easy for me. I'm not asking you, no, at least have some consideration. And for the truth, please, it's taken me hard. But look, am I wrong? Am I dishonest? Am I hurting you? With pain, a child is born. I don't know what that mother's pain is. I have thought about it. Like this big, how does it come out even? Oh my God, what has God done? I question God on that. Like you've made this thing so small and then this big thing comes out of it. Sorry. Oh my God, oh, ooh, ooh. So, with pain, they say, I wish I could spare you the pain, but now it's time. Open your eyes. Not just the Sunnis. Yes, it's your religion also, which is false. I've seen through the ayats. I've seen through your tafsirs. Main one was Surah Tahrim ayat 1. How you've defended Prophet Muhammad. Aka Medipuya and sorry to put it, I have to say this, yes. So now it's time, Ismailis. And so recently when there was no one in this person, through and through the way they hurt also, I need to, oh, it was terrible. Already shocked at this. Feeling like, think, it hurts to even think. Yeah, fibromyalgia or something, really. God forbid. And I don't have that patience. If you come here, a little bit of your, and if I say, they come to exploit it, and it shocked me. I suspect, but then sometimes I say, I don't have, no. I have no doubt that you are a Shia. You are a Shia, and come on, you Shias. Where does it say tit for tat? Throw their treachery back at them. Yes, it says that. But Shias and Sunnis, your hadith about that Quran ayat doesn't say I can take it. Quran only can take it. Quran only Muslims also. I can take it like throw back the treachery. In this way, in personal matter. So if you want to come and get me on some other matter, or maybe it's this religious matter, then see that I am being true here. If what I did, I have done, have been doing is due to I've seen something wrong in you, injustice in you. And thanks to the Americans, British also, right? The immature F boys. And there are uh, uh, maybe some are not to that level, but they have shown me that they have no risk, no feeling for another who has been sick. You know what? I've been going through. I'm not okay. And another thing I found very good, very powerful. Also, the comment someone put there very powerful, very genuine, very. We are complicit. Yeah, we are complicit. I know I cannot reach the world, or even in Karachi or the place I live, and sometimes I get news I delete. I don't know Israel, Palestine, this that, right? I'm just following what Mossab Hassan says, or not what Awaz or what that other. Yeah, so I have been, I don't know, complicit. Okay, complicit. Africa, there could be people suffering, children. I've been complicit about that. I don't know. So I say, please, I have been complicit. I may not be able to help, right? I have been complicit. And maybe in our helplessness, I can pray, or just, when I was in London, I wasn't even praying like to God about dreams I had. I said, first, you need to accept it. That here you are in London and some Sunni extremists can kidnap your father. There's a reason why, because he goes to these majlises, and another reason also, right? What he participates in. So as a Shia, this truck came of this, they were wearing these white pagri. So they were the green pagri wala or the white. They were wearing no green pagri. And they kidnapped my father because he was a Shia. So I got up in London really like shocked, and maybe screaming, or got up. Because, abroad, away from home, first time, if there was in Southall, there's a restaurant, Muslim man, Pakistani. He told me, how have you left your house, come here, like your country, your city? I said, yeah, I don't know, I'm very homesick and all this. He said, I would never leave my parents. I have a heart of a child. Huh? And I was like, ooh. So I can say, yes, that childlike heart, like we can't leave our family. He said, before I could say that, oh, I am very attached. I have a heart, perhaps weak in this. He told me himself that he had a heart of a child in this case. He would never, ever leave his family and go abroad to study. Never leave London. A Pakistani. In a restaurant, right? His father's, he was serving as a waiter, working. So this. So what I did was, I didn't pray when I got this nightmare about my father. A Sunni extreme group kidnapping my father, taking him in a truck, and I got up and I just first I said, I could have called her Ya Hussein, Ya boss, Ya Bibi Zainab. No, I didn't do that. Or Ya Allah. I just said, okay, I think you need to accept it. Like, prepare for the worst, pray for the best, or hope for the best, like that. Right? That recently a lady who has cancer, she's also put this on. She was saying it like this. So this is what I did, accepting what reality. Abbas never came back to give water to the children, right? Accepting the reality in Karbala too, as a Shia. I had to accept that, try to. So, not praying. So, I can't reach people and sometimes not even pray, right? Because I don't know if God will help or not. Sometimes Kudrat, the nature, does help. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes God gives miracles, or nature, or whoever, whatever you may call it, the universe. gives miracles to people. Sometimes it doesn't. So maybe we can pray to the universe, be kind to human beings and those who are kind and they haven't done anything wrong and are suffering, not the wicked ones. They have to get it. They have to learn the lesson. I've learned a lot thanks to Britishers talking about this. And who has said that? Oh, you are a mentally ill. Look at what this. She looks. It's so cute. She made me laugh. Like, where is it? What's her name? So cute. The concrete rose. My experience with spiritual psychosis. Why do you want me to stop? Who has given me? I'm mentally ill, using my mental illness. The buried trauma we don't know about. Further emergence with John Dalton. My story, battling mental illness. Cal Makris. You want to shut my voice like this? Recently also, who was it? Jalal? Abdullah Jalal and all. Oh, who has given me phone? Who has given me this? My story, battling mental illness. Oh, this is really religion, psychosis, and me. Schizo. This is so cute. It made me laugh really. Like, oh, oh, I feel like abusing now, but I feel like cussing. Uh, uh, oh, it's coming like a burp. So, and I'm telling you here that, I have this problem and you exploit that. So we can't even tell our story. We can't get the help of social media. I'm in psychosis. Schizo. And look at one comment there. I was like, the ones who have come here is like, I was saying on Facebook, like my family members, my relatives, my friends, maybe you will not be able to bear even listening to me being in pain. So the comment there is that we can't see you. It hurts us to see you in pain. No, that I didn't get. No comment like that. No live chat like that. It hurts us to see you in pain. We're so sorry. I mean, I wish your pain would go. We could do something about it. No comment like that. So we are complicit, but in the end, that lady has said, that but maybe we can reach someone. So maybe your voice, maybe something we can be together in this, right? In psychosis, in a mental illness, we can be together. We don't have to be now in hospitals, mental illness hospitals. I can choose to be in my house and have a group of people, social media, if I can trust you. I can, trust schizo. My story, battling mental illness, like that. You're building the trust. Spiritual psychosis exposed, cause and prevention, Jade Shinu, eye-opening channel, the third eye, schizophrenia, Kundalini syndrome. It can happen with that also, this Kundalini, third eye, opening. There's some good news about Karachi, funds transfer for Karachi infrastructure development, Sama Digital, Sama TV channel on YouTube. Karachi man jumps. Oh, yeah, and there are some stories I can't see. We are complicit, but maybe it's somewhere, someone's voice, someone can reach out. And I say, authorities concerned, if you are able to, or if you're one of those caretakers, you want to help out, it's your passion. On Facebook, I was saying this earlier on in my early live streams. Please don't feel like you have to help me, like it's your duty. No, no. If it's your passion, like Mother Teresa or Dr. Fawn Karachi of Mary Adelaide Leprosy Center, founder of Mary Adelaide, if it's your real passion to do this, yes, and in many things I've been checking myself, really, life is, so many people suffering. We're complicit and can't even tell sometimes, right? Like, are the Gazan children really starving, not getting the food and all that? Who has brought this on them? Have they brought it on themselves, like Mossab Hassan says? But still, help should be given, right? So now, so we want to make a better world, and one at a time, perhaps. Okay, someone who can help me, maybe emotional, and maybe I could get a helping lady here, who can help me with cleaning and all that, making food, preparing, giving me food. Sometimes when I can't get up, there are many times I can't. Oh, they're almost struggling to get up. I'm in pain. I've just had ginger, so pains of inflammation or something. Help. Uh, also take some. We can have what's that herb? Forgotten the name. It's good. Oil you also get. Your it's good for this pain reliever. I can't even find the right word. Not a painkiller. So herbal tea, if healing hidden truth about demons, the church hides. And may you all remain protected, safe. I just watched, sometimes I don't watch all. Oh, look what's happened to Sadhguru, another second surgery. That's terrible. See, where's God? So what was I saying on YouTube? Oh yeah, and apostate Aladdin, ex-Muslim, he's been, so thanks to I'm sorry about that, what you went through, really bad. What I said against apostate Aladdin, and then coming across this short from the Cult to Consciousness channel about apostate Aladdin. I mean, Sadhguru's second brain surgery, Hamas lies exposed, Mossab Hassan. Stop enabling toxic people. Thank you, Jade. Shinu, it's really helpful. Like, I say, Are Pichar, no, 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 no. You're not. That's not positive help. Help yourself. Also, what was the point I was thinking of on this video? Stop enabling toxic people. Protect your energy. The point I've forgotten. I walked out of my own life. I have to see this video. The moment awakening breaks you. You know how much this inner pondering channel, Shino, right? No, yes, Shino, our last name. Jade Shino, as if, don't, oh God, Don't tell me I'm doing the library cataloging. Shino and Jade. We are all complicit. A message to the conscious one. And Mother Teresa saying that, we have not done enough. We don't care enough. Do we care enough? I don't want to push you. If you don't want to care, I just have to talk about it, right? That you don't care. You don't seem to care. Rudeness, the heights of, terrible. Fake spiritual girls exposed. There was this healing, the lighthouse of the phoenix. Gaia King is a German lady. Five signs is actually just a spiritual F-boy narcissist. Beware. 10 signs he is a divine masculine, not a toxic alpha. Destiny swapping signs. Oh, I felt that this is not me. Everything, every bone in my body, every cell perhaps saying, I don't want to be this. Harmful, abusive. So there is also this destiny swapping signs. Maybe it's not, it's like, someone has possessed you or your whole life. No, no. It's like someone has taken your life, like your aims and all this. Got to listen to this. She's eloquent. How they spiritually hijacked your path, what you wanted to do, and how you wanted to help. But they wouldn't let you. The obstacles they created, the doors they closed on you and took from you all that energy also. And now they're so good. They are helpers, service people, gurus, masters, satgurus, priests, great people out there, charitable, generous. So scary. You can't help that they've siphoned, they've drained, taken all that energy from you. And what you wanted to do, they are doing. And they've deadened you. And inside it's like you struggle. You're all the time in this energy that tells you guilty, 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 right? This, that, feeling so, so guilty. Sometimes getting out of the mattress, like not being able to walk, so crawling while they are standing on stages, showing they're helping the world. Like that. This is. And put you in that guilt. And your own family members would, not have no empathy for you. Yes, you are the bad one. Everyone is fed up of you. When I tried to tell this person, wouldn't hear. Yeah, so this is what I was symptoms. See, I only thank God. In this, I speak by experience. No atheist can help you in this. Me also. No ex-Muslim atheist. So their thing is different, right? This also, The ex-Muslims coming together is for atheists only. For like, if they come for atheists, it means atheists, right? I have to respect that. I can't take that space on live stream. But if it's for all atheists, whether you are Christian now, or you are any atheist, or you're a truth seeker, whoever you are, we accept you. We're in this together, all ex-Muslims. Whatever now your religion is, doesn't matter to us. Christians help Christians only, mostly, yes. They prefer. Atheists help atheists only, preferring atheists. So, like this, I saw that hardly any ex Muslim, but thanks to these healers and these great people, Britain's great people, Sadhguru has had a second brain surgery. So, this is the second part of my live stream on human welfare, human well being. Reach out if you can. If you have the passion, you're in authority, meaning if you also have that power and passion together with the in authority, if you're not concerned about like help for the vulnerable, then don't do it. I'm not asking you to do it. I'm not appealing to you. Maybe you're in another arena, another department in authority, right? So I'm calling those in authority who can help the vulnerable organizations and do something about it, please. So now the Shias, I'm calling out to you and have put it like this. I was pushed because you see, complicit. You have not come here to help me. Hardly. One only came and said, I watched your Imam Mehdi video and that's what made me leave. But if, like, whatever, but an ex Muslim Shia must have gotten to you, hashtag Shia, must have seen it. Like, what have I done that is so criminal or criminal here on this? Dishonest. I think it would be enough for a donkey to see. So for the polytheists, no, yes, the unjust, he's the one who invented a lie against their Allah. And they denied his signs. It's his signs or it's Muhammad bringing signs, fabricating signs, saying it's from Allah. We could see so many times. You don't have to be for the polytheists. You don't have to be a polytheist, Hindu even. Right now, the only idol worshippers and all are in India, Hindus. Oh, and Buddhists, maybe some, right? China and Japan, somewhere, North Korea, Korea. Okay, but mostly Hindus, right? You don't have to be a Hindu to see this. You don't have to be a Christian. Just do your, like, who am I? What am I? I'm nothing, but something has been given to me. I have due to passion. I have passion maybe due to that. And some logic. I loved logic. I realized. I liked maths. And then I loved logic. So, since childhood. So I told myself, in childhood, my grandparents' place in the bathroom, uh, thinking about it. So I said, I'm going to be a lawyer. Because if I debate like this with myself inside, I didn't tell my grandmother, my aunts. So I have this thing of logic and, what is just and a debate. I used to argue, like use these arguments in childhood. So this, and of course, I also have emotions, feelings, love. This love is the greatest power there is in this world. And so, what else? I will continue later on. Sorry, I have to go now. I'm really tired. All of a sudden, and then, so get it. This hope you get it. I've put it in notes. Um, explained it. It's been difficult, painful. So unjust against polytheists. So this way I came now on such points on these ayats, revisiting some of them again. Okay, I follow then they way. Okay, I did all this right. So I have to go now. Thank you. Please remember, be kind, be civil, and if you can't help it, take some help, please. Realize that you are rude. Realize it's now. Thing is, I feel that I feel very guilty and at the same time very responsible. If I had to love someone, all the time, of course, there was reincarnation. We didn't believe in it, Shia Islam, and discovering for many years. Oh, 1 minute without your loved one, it's wasted time. Without loving someone, I mean, I don't know how you people go to work where it's without your loved one. Now I've reached that. I don't know how you do it. Hats off to you. Without love, I'm depression, no motivation, dying. Life is. Don't let me say that, right? Make you depressed and make you scared. Let me say it in a way that I can help you later on, also, in a way that you can help yourselves later on. Depression is. Oh. And you know how many people have committed suicide or attempted suicide? You feel so trapped with these. So this is a crime. Now for me, even this people coming here, this is a crime. Everything, everything. So this is a crime. Um, you called me a liar? That's a crime. See my condition. Calling me a liar, it could affect, like, I don't want to, like, it wouldn't affect me if I was normal, like some years back, right? Sunnis could call Shias this personal, yeah, the separation with my teacher killed me. I have a second life, right? Reborn. And so now in my, you have your, you know, you're like kicking a dead person, a wounded person. So totally zakhmi, wounded. Totally wounded person, you can't see the wounds. And don't tell me that I don't care about others and who do I think I am. There are people, I know, I felt like throwing up here. I'm sorry. Throwing up that she had an experience, Jade Chino, like, as I regurgitated my vomit slight, Uh, went, I said, let's get some peppermint. If I could get up, it was difficult to, what? She's been through these boys who have used, how could you, like, finding your husband. Like, one time in my life, I was like, because I'll never marry someone I love, someone I don't love. Never. And I would feel like so sick. My there was an incident where I was told that someone, but it wasn't that someone forced themselves on our maid, right? A relative had come over. And he was my, so I went up in, I was told downstairs, I just came after school and I was told this. Someone forced themselves on this maid. I went up. As soon as I reached my bathroom, thank God. You see, I don't throw, unless it's very bad. I threw up in the tub. I had I threw up, like it's nervous breakdown, like nervous shock out of that. Disgusting, right? So that was in 1989. So what? Like, how did these people survive? Amazing. And now, look at this. Hidden truth about demons. No, this. Which one was it? Stop enabling toxic. Um, Jade Shino. This has happened to her. And so, like my ex friend, and I thought I would never get married until I'm sure that I love this person and that I'll give my, because then, to like seeing that I couldn't get over my teacher, what did we do? Like, right? And it was hell without her. So imagine, like, I couldn't imagine, people living together for sharing so much, giving themselves to each other. Oh, even 3 years, I would then be broken like anything if my husband turned out to be a covert narcissist. I would never get over it. Never. Maybe miracle, but I know myself, like I've known myself through experience. So better not, better be very, very cautious and careful because heartbreak is one of the worst. And, loving, and I'm that empathy and no, I don't think he's a covert narcissist. I think he's just and then you know what Jade Chino said that you're not. Now I know she's given me that strength. That no, feeling sorry for such people, you're stop it, Zahara. Stop enabling. Where's that? So this really has made me think. Stop enabling toxic people. Protect your energy. Okay, so I'm not saying like it's me. I'm not saying that I'm the only one suffering. And even after 2 years of marriage, if my husband turned out to be, I don't know. So I have to be very careful. Or we could have been like touching and all. It shouldn't have been like a little bit trying out and all this, then maybe it would not have made me so. Oh my God, this partner has like touched, gone in. This that. So it's I'm different. I'm sorry, and I can't for the. I don't know how these people. I'm sorry. I'm not saying my pain is the best, like worst. No, so I hope what I'm trying to tell you, like I'm saying, I'm saying a lie is a crime. According to Islam, it is. No, it's mufsid. It's a less. No, a crime is when you lie against Allah. A fabricator lie against Allah. But mufsid. I can't remember that name. What is that? Against each other is that? But it's a crime, right? At times, depends on. A lie is a crime. No, but it depends on Okay, a lie where you, that's the lie that where you help, a lie where you hurt someone or where you're lying, you know you're lying. No, sorry, I have to put, like if you're trying to help someone, like, kindness, you cover up that I did not give this money for your ice cream because you don't even want to help. You don't even want to thank you. Sorry, you don't even want to thank you. You don't even want to oblige that person or make that person feel that they're duty bound to you because you did something. So if they do it out of their own heart, if they have love for you, not because you're helping them and you're, oh, she's so good, you know, oh, she did this for me. I should love her. No, no, it comes from the heart. So that's why, covering up, you're helping someone that but you don't want to oblige them to love you back or do. Oh, I love this person. She helped me. She bought ice cream for me. Oh, I'll go to her house. No, no. So that's why we have to lie, not wanting anything from them. But if it comes naturally in them, not cultivated or forced, or you have an influence on them through influence, or she sees or he sees how good this person is, and I have to love her. I mean, it doesn't cost me to love her, right? Or I have to love her. No, no. So that's why we have to say lies and cover up things. That is not a crime. Okay. Thank you very much. I have to go now. Take a break and then come back. And thank you for watching, and thank you for to those who will be watching this later. And thank you for your help and really amazing people. I salute you unendingly, and I cannot thank you enough. And I really appreciate this wonderful the channels I've now come across also. And before I left some of the channels, I'm going back and subscribing. Sorry, I really apologize. I get in this bout. You know what happens to me when these people come and no one is helping me. And Nelly, oh God, how can I forget Nelly? Help. Oops, this is the same video. Intro. The, so leaving you with oh, big thank you, big appreciation. I wish you the best of lives and life and everything. You, your family, your whole country, and but I can only wish you. I cannot do more than this right now, right? And this is the only way I can help Muslims. Uh, So I apologize. Can't help more. Oops, what's happened? Did I?
We'll be back until then. Thank you so
Sorry.
much.
Okay, thank you so much for your time and attention. Really appreciate it. So much that I cannot say. And those who will be watching this later also. I hope something you take from this can help you. I do it with passion and really needing to help people, meaning to help people, not to hurt anyone. Thank you so much.